you guys think the league is soft now?
Be honest.
Soft. No, I wouldn't necessarily call it
What would you call it?
soft. Guys are better actors now. The rules have changed the way you play, freedom of movement, and so we had a discussion before. Like, there's certain aspects of the game that I would still like to see.
Guys use it more strategic now to their advantage as opposed to like really being soft. They faking
because
make it
like
look like
then,
a soft league.
like late in the '90s, early 2000s, like I came in 2000. I got drafted in 2000. We never wanted at no time to let anyone think that you had an advantage. I'm saying, no matter what it was. So it wasn't no flopping, like whatever it was, like we're gonna hold our ground, we're gonna knock you down, we're gonna stand over. Like at no point to where I wanted Gil or Shah to think that
they got
He was weak.
yeah, that I was weak. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was more stand up. Like,
Take it in the
take,
chest.
yeah, that's what
Instead
it
of
was.
fake
Yeah,
flying
now
back. Okay.
it's evolved
Strategic.
to this wide open, which in baseball terms and football, like you said, like chicks dig the long ball.
Okay.
So offensive play is more attractive to the fans in every sport. And you go to a baseball
Yeah.
game and it's 1-0. Or you go to a football game, like Gil said, he went to a football game and it's all field goals. Who wants to see that? They want to see the score 44-45, or 48-45 in football. They want to see 130 in basketball or 140. Like, that's what they want to see. So that's what they got to get the fans. So that's what it's about. It's about the fans. It ain't about us and how we want to play the game. It's about what the fans want and what the fans are paying their hard-earned money for, which I would like to see how they call in the playoffs now, then play more like that all the time. But it is what it is.
It's like little things they'll take away from these two, right? Me, it looks the same. It looks easier for me because there's things that they can't do anymore to someone like me or Steph or what's the name. So like if he's guarding me,
Couldn't
right?
intimidate somebody going to the hole and make them fear.
No.
Going
Like
in there
so,
every time.
if I had a route, right? I had to post. So I was a post up. Like people, like they see my game as a shooter, but I post up small guards. So when I'm trying to run through that lane and get position, I'll get chucked. Shit hurt, right?
Make you think about it.
They can't do that anymore.
Right.
Right? So he can't, I'm running it. They can't send me up. They got to let me run all the way through before. If I decide to take off, he can just, hold on. Now I got to get rerouted.
Yeah.
Right?
You off your route.
Yep. And then, now he can't. He
He
got to just let me go.
Down, yeah.
That was a part of our strategy too,
Yeah.
defensively. Like we're like, knock Gil off his path. He's coming off this down screen for a double. We want a big man. Ken is going to be the last big out.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit him.
So his trailer can catch
So now
up.
we can catch up, right? We can shoot the gap, whatever. That was a part of the strategy.
And the game plan was, not to call no names up, but we knew I knew who I could be more physical with and who it got to.
Okay.
Right? So when the ball go up, first possession, like I'm boom, boom, hit, all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know you're going to shy away from it.
Yeah.
Like you can be averaging 25. I'm going to take you right out of it.
Them
From
elbows
the
be
beginning.
tenderized.
Yeah, it's all that. It's holding you, grabbing you. I'm all kind of listening, just little tricks that I'm going to do that I know you don't like. Or just said if I'm playing somebody like Zebo, the ref gonna let us play up to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Because we both, so he tell us keep it right there.
Guys, yeah.
Saying, keep it right there, which I love. And he loved it, so we just eat every possession.
Exactly.
He hit me, I hit him. He boom, boom, ain't no give.
It was
You know what I'm saying?
alpha
So,
ball back then.
Yeah, so that's what it like, and that's what it is, man. And it's so far in between in the NBA now that guys that could have played in our era, they look at them as dirty. They look at them as too physical for this. And like no, that's the way they grew up playing the game. That's the way the game, every aspect of the game should be played. You know what I'm saying? Just because you running around free, want to shoot threes and all that, I still should be able to grab, hold as well. You know what I'm saying? If you call it, if it's a foul, call it.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
The NBA has been tricked by players like me, right? Like players that I have a disadvantage, right? So I know, all right, they're gonna put McCants on me, right? He's gonna try to use his strength, right? So now I need to use his strength against him. So
and
now,
flail wild
I'll be
arms.
told, like, even though I didn't go offensive rebounds, he's been told box out, right? Like, oh, I know he has to box out? Oh, watch this shit. I'll run in, knowing he gonna turn around and look, I'm gonna just jump. Knowing then as soon as I jump, he's gonna naturally just do this. He caught me out of air, foul, right?
Get him out of there.
That's what penalized these guys, right? That's what penalized. I bounce the ball, people are ball watchers. They're gonna naturally grab at it. As soon as they grab it, throw your arm up. I learned that from Deadlift Shrimp.
Wow.
Right? Bounce, right? Post up, and then put the ball like the old runner test.
Yep.
Right?
Do it all the
Hey,
time
just going
too.
slow because you know you're gonna try to grow out of that something. Because we see it and we gonna naturally
Natural
just
action.
grab, right?
Natural
And then just pull up. So what ended up happening is the offense got so creative and they're looking at the behavior and then they're adapting their game around it. So it came less than basketball. Like, so I wasn't trying to score. Like, if he had his fourth foul and it's the top of the fourth, right? And I'm driving and he's still in the lane and he's not out of the circle, fuck that layup. I'm running right into him. Boom. Get 5. Get out. Yes. I don't care about the layup. I just want to give him his fifth foul.
Well, you know why Adam Silver said what he said, though, is contingent to how the game would be boring if we all played good defense like we were in our time. We were playing certain schemes were played to a certain point where teams couldn't score. Like, it was low-scoring games. You know, the stars weren't being the stars that were showing the highlights because it was struggle to get shots off and everybody was shooting bad percentages and all that. So you free the game up by calling less fouls. You let guys go. It's less physical. I call it soft shell taco mild sauce.
Soft
what I like
shell
to-
taco mild
These
sauce.
niggas air sauce.
They can't even have hot
They
sauce
air
and mild
sauce.
tacos.
It's the mild sauce.
Soft shell taco mild sauce. So with comparison to ours, I feel like we were like the alphas of the era because there was a lot of different kings that had their own teams that was really setting up shop. Like, all right, this is what we gonna do against them. They got their alpha, they got their alpha, they got their alpha. Now I feel like these guys don't even want to be the kings of the court. They don't set up shop long enough to set up a strategy to say this is our shit and we gonna win. So now it's gotta be soft because niggas is looking for advantages. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make a move to do an advantage. You gotta get fouls to get an advantage instead of just being an alpha. Like, we played hard. We just wanted to kill each other. Like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you tonight. I'm gonna beat you tonight.
First for y'all, physicality is down, right? It's lower, but we never seen injuries higher. So what's the issue?
I'll tell you what it is.
Soft shell taco mild sauce.
That,
But all these dudes, I'm saying all these dudes is
I'm gonna
shooting
tell you
threes.
what.
He's basically-
I'm gonna break it simplifying down for you.
ahead.
I'm gonna let you get your point. When I came in the league, when you came in the league,
2001, right after.
you was doing what in training camp?
Running
No, but what was how many times a day?
twice a day. We was
Doing
working.
2 a days, dog. Right?
Yeah, 2 days for sure.
2 a day. So you building, like they build you up, but they breaking you down.
Yeah.
So by the time that first game started, like you then went through the rigorous of your body aches, pains, all this in training camp. Well, by the time the season started, like you feel like, oh shit, I feel good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, cause you didn't went through that. Dude, these dudes might be on the floor for 2 hours when they in training camp.
Mate.
They might be on the floor for 2 hours, dog. What else they doing? Because they gonna do a conditioning test when they first get there.
Yep.
And these dudes hoop all summer.
Yep.
Hoop.
They hoop all summer.
They gonna hoop and not
So
work out.
therefore, that's easy for them. They go boom, 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 but they ain't learning nothing.
Nothing.
But they in shape. But they ain't getting that beat down and
Yeah.
the lifting of the
Rigor
real
of your
weights.
body,
And
yeah.
like I told KJ last summer, all the new training you doing is great, dog. All the flexibility, the bands and the mobility, elongating your muscles, and that shit is great. But if you're trying to build endurance and strength and this, you got to go throw some real iron around,
Thank
dog.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. You got to throw some steel
You got to
in
go.
there.
Now, I'm talking about dumbbells, barbells,
Only.
shrugs, like
Yeah, get off the
real weights.
Yep.
He played 82 games.
Yeah.
They don't really,
82 games.
That's just, they don't realize
80
like,
last year.
muscles, your tendons get softer as you get weaker, right? So if you're not strengthening them during the course of the season, you're gonna have knick-knack injuries.
Yep.
So like before training camp, I'm doing my line drills and running the bleachers and putting my body, so when training camp comes, you know what I mean? The first 2 days, you know, hammy, you know what I mean? That's normal, right? You got the first 2 days, that second day, like, I gotta get through, and you're running through this stuff, right? They don't have that now, right? So when they decide to do the things that they body to naturally do, jump up, they pull in the hammies, that hammy been tested yet.
Yeah.
That quad ain't been tested yet. That quad's being tested by somebody coming at you. You've been doing all this going against your trainer.
Were they not
Hey, man,
getting physical
and
with
hey,
you?
NBA Combine, stop that dumb shit, all right? You got your little soft-ass trainers, 5'5", 5'7", sit here playing a little defense. He
Contesting your shot.
show me 5'5" and 5'7" in the NBA. You wonder why half the people y'all pick is busting out. Y'all letting them go through these token-ass workouts. 5'5", 5'7", 5'8", do this, come off the screen. And first of all, hold on. I'm sorry, I had to jump.
Preach.
This fucked me up.
Gil, show.
No. 99% of you motherfuckers out there that's coming into the draft, y'all ain't doing none of that shit. Y'all over here working in the pick and roll, and you gonna be a corner dude. Put your ass in the corner. Pick and roll, dive on the ball. Y'all got these guys doing things that y'all worked on that's not gonna be their game or their game. So you guys are getting drafted and wonder why shit ain't working out for you. Because you're doing things that just ain't.
Yeah,
Productive.
we don't need you.
Talk about it.
We got a guy for that.
What's up, everybody? As you know, Gilbert Arenas is presented by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest and best way to play fantasy sports. You can pick higher or lower on your favorite players' fantasy projections, and you have the opportunity to win up to 20 times your money in a single night. We're doing the 5 ways, the 4 ways, the 3 ways. You know, you can do them 2 ways too, but the brewer bread is at the 5-way. Who you rolling with right now? Oh, you got
Oh yeah, just 55-way.
that WNBA.
WNBA, all 5, let's rock it.
Let's get this
Yes,
bread.
sir.
Now, Underdog is available in 30 states and Canada, except Ontario. Get your minds right. Get on with the Underdog Fantasy crew. And if you want to get down, use promo code GIL and Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. You put $100 in, they give you $100 right off the top. You start with $200. Really get them pick'ems going. Everybody out there, make your next move your best move. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. You can't beat that. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Keep watching. Keep supporting the movement.
I'll do it again. Use promo code GIL.
Sound like a good promo code to me.
Age is 0. Change the game. Put that respect on his name. Look, with the honor call for greatness, the chosen of few that carry the gift of genius, who do what they do, who possess finesse, are blessed with desire, it's true. I'ma say it loud, none other than who?